Payments and contracts. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the responsibilities of a project engineer on a commercial construction project or any type of project when it comes to payments and contracts. I've got some really cool advice with this because it's very important for us to realize that the more streamlined the administration, the less steps, the least amount of paperwork, the least amount of rework, and the more efficient the system, the better the project engineer and the project manager are doing. Now, do we need backups? Do we need documentation? Do we need these things? Sure. But do we need to overdo them? No. Do we need to make it difficult? No. Do we need to have multiple steps in the process? No. Do we need to overburden people with paperwork? No. Do we fix problems with administration? No. So it's the bare minimum for what we need for clear communication, legal requirements, and making sure that our systems are operating to enable the trades. When we talk about payments and contracts are really about supporting the trade. The contractor so the trade can come do their work, and payments are to resource them to keep them going. Now, let me tell you a little bit of a story. I once posted on LinkedIn that the average wait time for us to get paid from some general contractors, which is a very responsible statement, was an average of 9 months. And I don't know, I'm not being snarky, but a purported lean expert with a company reached out with a comment and literally berated us, angry about how dare you say that? It's not 9 months. I've never heard of that. I contacted our billing department, and I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, everybody sit in your seats right now. The average for us as just a consultant and service provider for some massive general contractors in the top 10 is 9 months on average. I've talked to you about this before. This year we'll probably do $5 million worth of consulting. Our other businesses do different things, but just in helping projects or big construction companies run their projects with, I think we're up to 80 people that help us with this. We are only at $5 million. If I just said, guess how much our accounts receivable is and how much is on average in our bank account and what our payroll is, I'll give you the numbers. Our revenue per year is $5 million. Our average accounts receivable with diligent processes and a lot of really proactive work on our part, meaning we're not falling asleep on it, is $1.3 million. Our average payroll is $180,000 per month. And the average amount in our bank account is anywhere between $5,000 and $150,000 in our bank account. That is crazy. If you're a trade, you're a bank. You do contract work, you're a professional, you've scratched your way up into this, banks don't like to lend you money, and now you are acting as a bank for general contractors. That's basically how it is. That's how it goes. And thank goodness, after 6 years, Capital One Business Group has allowed us to have a larger line of credit to deal with this so that we as a business can survive instead of go under. So this is my point. PEs, PMs, you have got to pay your trades. Don't play games. Don't wait. Don't fail them for some silly thing. Don't let it sit in an email. Don't be difficult about requirements. Don't play negotiation games. Don't say, oh, it didn't hit this cycle. Don't be lazy. Don't fall asleep. Don't be difficult. Get these trades paid. It is immoral and unethical. Now, this sounds like a lecture, but we have got to get payments to trade partners. That is our job. If you think about it, a general contractor's job is to provide integration and a project support team. It's to provide a rhythm with a production plan. It's to source the project with finances, information, and resources. It's to provide a common environment that's respectful where trades can work, and it's to prepare trade partners. If it takes 9 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever it takes, 90 or whatever, to pay your trades, you are treating them disrespectfully like a bank. You cannot do that. As a project engineer, you will make sure that your trades with the PM have proper contracts, that they have a clearly identified scope of work inside the contract with inclusions and exclusions. You will make sure that pay applications flow and that you are proactive with them and that those get submitted on time and that we are not messing with them, that we are coming at it from a perspective of respect, love, and kindness, that the schedule of values is broken out well enough to where we can tie the money to the work being done and pay them properly on time. And you are there to close out and reconcile change orders, finish up their work, complete lien waivers, do final payments, and make sure that retainage is released as fast as possible. In fact, if I had my way, I would just get rid of retainage. I don't believe in that. I don't think it's ethical. Again, you're putting trade partners into the banking business with that, and it's just a non-trusting environment. But since most people require retainage, get that retainage released as fast as you possibly can so that trades can have good cash flow and your job can have good cash flow. So your owner needs to treat you properly as well. And the common pitfalls come, the main one is where you treat trades like they're a burden, you play negotiation games, you treat them with disrespect, you don't work at it proactively. It is your job as a project engineer to get the trades, the information, the materials, yes, that's part of your job, the funding, and the integration and the permissions to go do their job effectively. If that has not happened, it is not a blame the trade scenario. It is a failure of the project management process among the project delivery team. I'm going to turn this into a small blog post for you so you can look at these steps, but it is your job to make sure that you're managing payments and contracts with the PM effectively enough so that trades can do their work and they're not acting needlessly like banks and at risk of going under. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.